Alright, the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and mount the node to the pipe pole. Since the pipe pole is put together, lay it on a flat surface. That way it'll be elevated off the ground and you have room to work on it. So the only tools that you're going to need to mount the node to the pipe pole is a 1/2 inch wrench. So you have your universal mount. What you want to do is loosen up the bolts. Notice that I have removed one, that way I have enough slack. So you want to loosen the bolt up all the way so you can fit it over the pipe pole. You can also take this, depending on the size of your pipe pole, you can take this bracket and flip it around. Notice it'll go up to about 1.5 inches this direction. If you flip it around completely, then you can actually go all the way up to a full 3 inches. So, to show an example, you just put your bolts back in and have it flipped around totally, and it'll go all the way out to 3 inches. So for this scenario, we're actually utilizing an 1.5 inch piece of pipe. So we'll just thread this back in, one side. Alright, now we're going to set it over the pipe pole here. I have a coupling on this pipe, so what I'm doing is I'm setting it just below the coupling itself. So that gives it a flat level surface to mount onto. So once I have the one side on, I'll go ahead and hold it up, keeping the antennas off the ground so they don't bang into the ground. And I will snug up the other, just hand tighten the other bolt. Once I have it hand tightened, I'll take my 1/2 inch wrench again, push it up to the coupling, and just tighten it up. You don't want to over tighten these because they will break the bracket itself. So you just want to get it snug and then pull it a few extra times. And be sure to alternate between the two different bolts. So now I have the mount. It is actually on the pipe pole. What you can do is, if you need any further adjustments, you have your adjustment here on the ball pivot. That way you can swing the node left and right as it stands up. And then you also have another